everyone. My name is Jola. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our Salmon Spring concert at AMP at Strathmore, featuring the Strathmore Children's Preparatory Chorus under the direction of Mrs. Mary J. Hockapow. Our piano accompanist for this concert is Miss Lisa Ching. Our first selection is called Viva la Musica Canon. It is a beautiful three-part canon written by the German composer Michael Pretorius in the early 17th century. It translates to Long Live Music.
Thank you. My name is Alice. Our next selection is a piece entitled Bolero. Bolero is a slow, mesmerizing dance with a lyric melody. It is part of a solfege suite written by Ken Berg. Like the other two movements of that suite, choristers sing the solfege syllables of their vocal lines. Ken Berg, born in 1955, wrote this piece for the 2006 Alabama chapter of the American Choral Directors Association. He led their Young Voices Boys Choir that year. A native of the Virginia and North Carolina region, Dr. Berg served 28 years as the Director of Choirs and Fine Arts Chairman at John Carroll Catholic High School in Birmingham, Alabama. He retired from church music in 2011 to become the first full-time music director for the Birmingham Boys Choir.
Don't
My name is Zoe. Our next selection is a piece entitled I Love It When. And I love it when a child expresses both as love for nature and a plea to us all to cherish creation. Composer Daniel Kaufman wrote long, flowing lyrical lines for the singers against playful rhythms and the piano accompaniment to capture a child's perspective of the world's beauty. Mr. Kaufman has composed for orchestra, winds, and choir. His music is widely published and performed across North America, Europe, and East Asia. Our next selection is a piece entitled The Jumblies. The Jumblies is a tale of adventurous, endearing, and colorful jumblies decide to set sail over rough seas in the city. Melissa Keelock with Jill Fredersdorf sent this nonsense poem by Edward Lear to Music for Children's Voices with Piano. Melissa and Jill began collaborating shortly after meeting with Henry Lack, Melissa earned her master's degree in choral conducting studying with Henry at Butler University, and Jill worked with Henry through Indianapolis Children's Choir. Thank you. My name is Heidi. Our next section is a piece entitled Caterpillar. This piece was written by Rick and Audrey Endahl, who are Maryland-based husband and wife songwriters, folk musicians, and children's music artists. Rick first wrote Caterpillar as a gift to his niece. Years later, Audrey added the butterfly dozen. A rancher, Lee Larson first heard Caterpillar on their CD, Imagine That, and was delighted to bring this song to more children through the creation of his partner's song arrangement. you. My name is Helena. Before we begin the next portion of our concert, Mrs. Hawkapple, our director, has a few words to say.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for coming out in this bright, beautiful evening. And I want to thank all the parents, family, and friends for coming out tonight and supporting our children. I really am so pleased to see all of you and meet you. And it has been a true joy to work with these lovely, wonderful children. So thank you for the honor and privilege of doing that. I also would like to thank our SCC team of managers and our administrative staff. And I'd also like to thank Ms. Chang, our piano accompanist. I'd like to thank Dr. Wu and just everyone in this room and beyond for all of their support. Marvin, who helped move the risers. There's a lot of moving parts, and it's just wonderful that it all pulls together, but it's through the hands of many that it happens. So thank you for coming out tonight, and we will proceed with our next part.
Our next selection is entitled The Come Follow Me. It is a joyful three-part canon written by John Hilton, 1599 to 1657, who was an early Baroque composer from England, best known for his works Catch the Caspian and For Last for Three Voices. Thank you for attending our Sounds of Spring concert at AMP by Strathmore. You were an amazing audience. It was a pleasure to perform for you and hope you have enjoyed our concert. Have a delightful spring season.